Welcome back here. Another day of the Astro Gravitational Report. I want to say thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for click the like, support, and buying me a coffee. Appreciate it about that. What is it going on today? You probably look at the title, and I'm gonna kind of like a little bit explaining to you what is gonna be happening today. We're gonna have the moon. It's gonna be a T-squaring the knots, which is happen every 2 weeks. The first time when that happens, the moon it's moving from this future that we have, the place that we need to go, which is that is it, the north node, and moving towards the south node. The second time, though, in the next 14 days, the moon it's moving from the south node going towards the north node. So, kind of like every 14 days, you are doing, even if you don't realizing, you're doing these revaluations of where you're going, where you've been, where you're gonna go, and so on. In astrology specifically, we're talking about in the evolutionary astrology. This is called the skip step. So you're gonna feel like something you skip, something you're trying to not face it, something is not kind of like okay. Can you be able to do with this? So we have the south node at Virgo, the north node it is at Pisces, which is mean we're trying to look at something that is in the material world in there, that physical level of existence, where we are gonna be focused of going and doing some mental work. With the moon that is passing through a Gemini, we are going to see that energy even early in the morning. But you're going to be feeling like something you skipped. And the thing is that you're skipping, it's probably facing what? Your fears. What is your fears? What is your expressions? And that is going to be coming with Mercury, that it squares the dark moon Lilith in there, which is she is still in Scorpio. She's going to be in Scorpio for a while. So feeling of that energies in there is not pretty. You're going to be feel like exhausted, fighting the same things. You may feel like in a little bit within a drama and the trauma in there within life and so on. But looking at that within yourself, you're going to be realizing this power that you have, that you are going to be have to put yourself together. But putting yourself together, it's first getting into your emotional level. Okay, since the moon, it's in a way it is affecting our emotions. So she's affecting our energy. The energy creates the magnetic field, and here is the power of the gravity. When whatever yours a magnetic field within you, you are pushing or you are attracting in life. So with this is going to be a very interesting moment. We are going to have a very powerful inner work throughout the day. And at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're going to feeling again these energies of Pluto, since the ascendant is still at Leo. It's going to be opposing Pluto. We are opposing our evolutions. We are afraid of our evolutions. We are afraid to let it go of certain things. We are afraid of our existence, right? But this is going to be the lack of expressions, right? Because when the moon is T-squared in there, you're looking at your emotions, you're looking at your relationships the way it is, right? Because we are emotional human being, we need that emotions, because those emotions is the energies that leading us in there. You cannot be doing a certain things if you have negative emotions and you're trying to do the things. How do you do it? It's the same thing like you're cooking without desire. The food's not gonna taste very well, right? When you gotta be looking at to be happy with your existence in there, and to see what did you skip, what did you not learn, what did you not getting within your own self. So this is gonna be some for some. This is gonna be a heavy energies. For some, this is gonna be a lighter energies, because you're gonna be finding an answer. Those answers is going to be coming within you later on. There's going to be a lot of divine energies with the ascendant between 8 and 9 o'clock in particularly in there, since the ascendant is going to be moving from the mid to the end of Leo. Powerful moment, because this is also is going to be creating a very powerful energies that it's going to coming from the inner work from Taurus, that it's pointing that energies, those divine energies, that it's going to be coming into the moon. And this is what actually is going to happen at 9 o'clock, particularly for people who are at work. We're talking about you doing your inner work, material world. Here is the green lights that it's going to be coming in, and you're going to be working with the authority. You're going to be looking at what you're going to be authorizing in there. But what I'm saying is that we're going to feel this G-squaring with the south and the north node. I am okay in my karmic life, and I'm in the right positions and in the right situations. So that energy is going to be very much coming in, particularly at 11 o'clock in the morning. And we are going to be facing the same energies, that it's going to be 11 o'clock at night, while the moon is going to be moving out of the south node. We're going to be moving out from the past evaluations, and we are going to be focused more within the future. Here, how this square is looking at, as you look at it, the moon is down here in the bottom. Okay, we're seeing the inner work of Gemini. We're seeing this Pisces North Node, and we're seeing the Virgo North Node that is matching absolutely the ascendant in there. And this is this 11 o'clock evaluations that it's going to come in towards us. Okay, what do we did? What do we skip? What kind of like duality? Is it the duality facing us within? Can the duality within us is actually preventing us to evolve? Or we have to evaluate everything to be or not to be, right? And this is going to be the questions of the day. So as we are going to be moving into through the day, very powerful truth realizations, they're going to be coming in at 1 o'clock in there, because of these divine energies. They're going to be made it with the moon and the sun. We're going to be authorizing new situations. Good, interesting moments. That's going to be at 3 o'clock. You're going to be have the triggers. Okay, without triggers, you don't know what to do. So pay attention to your triggers. Whatever you don't like, go investigate it. Why you don't like it? Okay, don't just say I don't like it and say, oh, I don't know why I don't like it. I just don't like it. No, go investigate it. Maybe you have a wrong understanding within yourself, and that is a kind of like you skipping things, right? Because you're judging without understanding, and that makes you what? Unvaluable from within yourself, because you're talking about something that you don't understand from within you, for you. So this is going to be some very challenging moments for someone, particularly if you have anything in Scorpio. Okay, what I'm talking about, particularly on Scorpio, that's what I'm talking about here, guys. This is going to be at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Here is the ascendant with the true Lilith, and we see how everything is pointing out to that energy. This is going to be the visions that it's going to be coming in, but it's going to be require something to talk. Are we going to be talking to our ego in those energy, in those moments? How are we talking to ourselves? What do we need to do with this? All right, so keeping going, pretty much not much interesting things is gonna come in all the way up until, let's say, like 7 o'clock, where the moon is gonna be at the ascendant. We're gonna be seeing those visions in there. We're gonna understanding the pulling off of the moon, of the emotions from the past. You're gonna be evaluating the past, and you're gonna be moving towards the future. This moments in there, particularly, there's going to be some a lot of challenges in there, because the sun is going to be reminding you. It's like following the divine path within you, following your soul. Your soul is your GPS of this judgment of where you need to go. Okay, your soul is going to know what to feel from within you. Later on at 10 o'clock, we are going to be feeling those intense energies again, but they're not going to be much affected But for those who actually skips the step, okay, for those people who actually skips that step is going to be coming in, and it's going to come out, and it's going to be remind us about these positions very, very much, because at 11 o'clock at night, before we're going to bed, most of us going to bed around 10, 11. So we are going to see that energies again within us. We're going to be looking at again to that authority. Did I did the right thing? A lot of the duality is going to be some really putting out in the front of us. And throughout the duality, we're going to be determining where we need to go. We need to understand the both sides of the duality. Skipping the one side, or kind of like abandoning the one side within yourself, you're going to be created disbalance. And with those disbalances in there, if you keep on going in life with those disbalances, guess what? You'll continue going to make the same thing and the same thing and over and over and over. And that's what in the evolutionary astrology, this is what those steps are. And if you were paying attention every 14 days, what are we doing, right? It's kind of like this energies that it's coming to us. It is about to see, are we off road? Are we off site? Are we took time off of everything that goes on? Now, particularly with the energies with the Pluto that has been into Aquarius, we have those new energies that it's within us. We also evaluate, are we are actually going into the new energies, to the new fields? Do we practice at that? And when we find we don't, then what we need to do? Do we have new polishing? Do we have to get this new normality in there? How do we accepting the normality? Is that comes in from our soul? So this is going to be basically the energies that it's going to be today, and we are talking about later on at 7 o'clock in the morning how we are going to be getting up with those energies. We are going to be seeing it that the moon is going to be squaring Saturn and Neptune. That is these energies that you're going to be clicked in within you. Is I'm limiting myself. Is the self-limitations, because the Saturn joining or squares the moon, that is a suppressions within the emotions. Okay, the emotions that you're going to be suppressing either towards another person or suppressions from within yourself. In the positive way, though, Saturn and the Moon conjunctions can actually brings in teaching you in an emotional stage and levels that you are going to have and develop from within yourself. Don't forget about it. Saturn is the biggest teacher. He's the karmic ruler, right? So with those positions, and that we have a retrograde Neptune, that is going to be like determinations and distinguish particularly between, do we have visions for where we are going in life, or we have illusions that we are kind of getting into the illusions. What is the reality? And this is going to be that primary energy that we are going to be talking about tomorrow, about you to determine it within yourself. Okay, because the moon is going to be exiting tomorrow. She's going to be exiting Sag. It's going to be entering Capricorn. That's mean time to roll up the sleeves, time to getting into the real work, time to get the something that needs to be done, cardinal changes. But what kind of cardinal changes do you need to make? You need to make a proper adjustments, right? Not to go and make those kind of like a swing in, a swings out changes, going from one extreme to another. No, you make a very nice, gently, soft tuning within yourself. A little changes. So you're not going left and right, left and right. You're just moving and trying to make this balance within yourself. Okay? And then the peace within the soul when it works in, because the first degrees of Capricorn, if you look at it, I was talking about this before in the other reports, look at it, the Sabian symbols. Look at the first 5 degrees. of Capricorn Sabian symbols. Okay, go study them. You will see it there about the union of the soul, right? But that is particularly within you. All right, guys. So with that, I'm leaving you here. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for the support, the click, the like, the subscribes, and I will see you tomorrow. Wish you good luck.